back to Shay Bay TV. It's your girl Shay, and I am back with another freaking video. All right. First, if you are not a part of Bay Squad, make sure you hit that subscription button below and turn on your notification bell so you are notified every single time I post a new video. And number 2, if you did not watch my last video, make sure you go tune in right now before you watch this one because it has some juicy tea in it, okay? It's going to be either on this side somewhere or over here. I don't really know what side it's going to be on, but it's going to be up there somewhere. So make sure you click on it because if you watch this video, you're going to be so confused. I'm just telling you now. Make sure you go watch that last video. All right? Now we can get into the video. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how I am adjusting to being homeless. I know I don't look homeless, okay? I don't think, do you gotta look a certain way to be homeless? I don't really know because I don't. Because every time I've been homeless, mind you, I've been homeless like twice. No, I've been homeless more than I should have. Hold on, I gotta like fix the lighting. Look it, or if you would never ever know that I was homeless unless I told you. Unfortunately, I've been in this situation more than once. This situation is, I think, probably the most avoidable situation if I did not allow other people to come in and if I wasn't relying on other people, let's just say that. But yeah, we're not gonna get into that. That's gonna be another video about, this is gonna be a whole other video. All right, so, but this video, as I said, we're gonna talk about me adjusting to being homeless. So right now I am staying in a hotel, which I believe I stated that in my last video, is that I'm staying in a hotel. And I also went into great detail on how I became homeless. So once again, but so now with that being said, it's, oh my god, it's not that bad. I'm grateful because I have somewhere to lay my head and brush my teeth and take a hot shower, which is great, hallelujah, thank you Jesus. But it is still very hard to not have a place called yours. If you've ever been in a tough situation, ever got kicked out your parents' house or didn't really have anywhere to go, make sure you leave a comment below because I would love to hear your stories as well, because we all go through crazy stuff, whether it's been homeless or whatever, got kicked out of our parents' house at a young age and had to start all the way over. Whatever it is, I want to hear about it. So make sure you put your comment at the bottom, okay? Okay. But yeah, it's not as bad as you would think, but once again, it's not home. It's not my home. I can't just bring whoever I want over here. It's really, really difficult, It took me a while to accept the fact that this is what this is at the moment, and to come to terms with being homeless is not easy. I tell you that much. It's really not. It's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. It's really not embarrassing. I mean, not embarrassing. It is embarrassing. It's very, very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing to try to explain your situation to people, especially when they won't understand where you're coming from, or if they've probably had their life, handed to them. They would not dare to understand or begin to understand where I'm coming from. So once again, it's just an adjustment. It's taking, once again, some time to get used to. But at the same time, it's not my first rodeo. I've been down this road before. But as I was a child, so I didn't really get the emotional part. At the time, you know, as a kid, you don't really think about, oh, I'm homeless, you know, it's just, I have somewhere to lay my head. So, but now being adult and in this situation, it's messed up. I'm just like, why? Like, what the heck? Like, this is insane. Like, how did I get here? I went from having this great job and trying to get stable after my car accident, and bow, like, this happens, you know, and trying to get on my feet again, but then end up breaking my foot. So it has most definitely been a roller coaster of events. Like, right when I thought I was gonna be able to go get a place, that's when I broke my foot. And, you know, and you don't get that many hours. Like, they have a bare minimum that they can give you under workers' comp, which is because I hurt my foot at work, and I don't get that much money. I'm just gonna be straight up and for real, no lie. I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys. I told y'all that before. Like, I'm not hiding anything. Like, I legitimately don't make that much money now, and it sucks ass. Like, no bullcrap. And it's peak season. I work for UPS, and it's peak season, and you make a lot of money during this season, and I could have used that. But, you know, God has kept me and kept my family afloat. So I also want to talk about who has been there through the situation, because I honestly don't think I would have been able to get through this situation without my mom and my boyfriend. Like, I'm not even kidding. More so my mom, because this whole situation me and my mom, like, we was living together at the time. So not only did I become homeless, she also became homeless. So I couldn't just run to my mom's house like, oh, I'm homeless, Mom, like, I need help. Like, no, we're both homeless at the moment. But we're in this together, and I could not be more thankful, because she keeps my head in a positive mindset and reassuring me that, you know, everything's gonna be okay. Like, you know, we just can't give up and everything like that. And it's not like, my mom doesn't have a regular job. She is a business owner, one of the top, like, she is a really great business owner. I wish she was here, because then she can, like, give a little detail about her business. But she owns a cleaning company, and everything, and you would be surprised with everything that has been going on with me losing my job and hurting my foot and all the other stuff. She had to take on a lot, so which is another reason we're in this situation, because she has her own bills that she had to take care of as well. Like, she had employee pay, she has my little brother's daycare, and trying to keep everything afloat. Like, where she's having to help me pay my car note, she's having to help pay so much, and it's overwhelming. So I don't want y'all to think, because y'all probably like, where the hell is your mom? Well, my mom isn't with me. Well, not at the moment, but she's here. Like, she is in a situation with me, but it's for good reason. It's because she helped me out so much. It kind of messed her up as well. And I don't know. It's just been one thing after another. But my mom has most definitely been the saving grace. She has literally just been the rock of my family, like, between me and my little brother. You know, she most definitely has been helping me more than she even should. So I'm just really, really grateful for that, because some moms are like, oh, well, just figure it out on your own. But considering we're in a situation together when everything went down, she just kind of, I guess she just felt like she kind of owed it to me. I guess I don't really want to say that, because that sounds weird. Like, oh, she owed me. Like, no, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's the right term. But either way, yeah, she has been through a lot in her life that's alone. And so this is not like, she's not even stressed about anything. Like, she's stressed out because, typical stuff. That's, this is a stressful situation, but you will never tell, like, you will never be able to tell from me or my mom that we're in this situation. Like, you met us out, if you ever met us out in public, you were like, oh my God, like, y'all are just, I would have never known. And that's what a lot of people say, we tell them our situation and everything. They're like, oh, wow, like, that's insane. So, but yeah, you would have guessed that we were even in a situation at all. But yeah, and then my boyfriend, he's been keeping me afloat too. He's like, don't give up, like you got this, like you're very strong, and I'm grateful for him as well. Like he did not leave me, because I had a previous relationship where things went bad, and then he was like, ain't my problem, I gotta go. I got to go is literally what he said. He was like, I can't do this. Like you don't have your life together. I was like, what? You just gonna leave me? I mean, I'm just kidding. I didn't really care at all. I wasn't feeling him in no way. But anyway, that don't matter. What matters is that my current guy, he is just so sweet, and he's so patient, and he does not mind, helping me out and keeping me positive. Like he doesn't baby me, but he most definitely keeps my head on correctly. When I want to give up and I want to say, just forget it all, I am worthless and I'm not worth being here anymore. He's like, that's not who you are. Like, you're stronger than that. You need to push through this. Like, you're strong. You're going to make it. You're good. So having people around most definitely helps so much. And I'm just so grateful for the people that I have around, and for the people that helped me and let me come stay with them during this transition in my life. It's not easy. It's really, really not. I'm thankful for my friend. Like, she's legit. Like, she's the business. I'm thankful for my mom's friend that allowed us to use his place and everything. I'm very grateful for people, because I know a lot of people that will be in my situation don't have anybody to run to. They don't have anybody to protect them. They don't have anybody that wants to help. And people are so cruel these days. They're like, well, it's not my problem. That, having people around you while you're going through a hard time makes it so much better, because a lot of people kill themselves when they're this low, and they're like, it's just not worth it anymore. But you can't do that. That's just not what that is. Like, don't give up, and during this time, like during any hard time, make sure you actually sit back and reflect on people that you do have around, because some people are like, I don't have anybody. I'm doing this all by myself. Actually look around and see who you have, because sometimes we don't realize that the person that is down for us is right in front of our face. Okay, I literally had someone to try to tell me that my mom was using me, trying to abuse me, and all these awful, awful things. But that was just the enemy. I had to learn that the hard way. Like, my mom was not the enemy. Okay, she was not. Like, yes, the situation was partly her fault as well as mine and the other person. But that same person was the one that was telling me that my mom was an awful person. In reality, this is the only person that was here. Like, she's the only one that's holding me down. She's one of the only people that are holding me down and keeping us grounded. So yeah, that is number one. Number two is to pray and to put, I say this in all my videos, but let me tell you, it's literally the only thing that is going to help you through the situation is putting your faith in God. Like, nothing, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, even if you don't believe in God, like, not even God per se, but just whatever your religion is, pray. Like, prayer is literally the only way that you're going to get through the situation. God is an almighty God, and he does not put you through anything that you cannot handle. Because if he thought that you couldn't handle it, he wouldn't put you there. I promise you that. Because I hear some situations, I'm like, oh my God, I could not dare go through that. I'm so sorry. Like, I would die if that happened to me. Like, legitly. So some situations, God he would not dare put more on you than you can bear. Now, number two. Actually, that's number one. Number one is put God first. Put faith in God. Number two is look around to see, to be sure that you really do have people around and that people really do care. Take time to reflect on yourself, reflect on the people around you, because sometimes we really don't realize that we have a great deal of support right behind us, or right in front of us. But yeah, that's number two. Number three is making a plan during this time. Making a plan. That is what I've been doing. I have a whole list of things of what I can do, even though I'm on crutches. On what I can do, maybe try working from home or try to find other alternatives to help you out and to grind until you can't grind no more. Do you hear me? Because if you just go sit on your butt all day and complain and all the other stuff, then baby, you're not gonna get nowhere. This is not gonna happen. You really are not gonna get anywhere if you just sit there and complain, because that's what humans do. Humans will sit there and complain about a situation and then not do anything to fix it. Like, legitly, I have seen it from my own eyes. So I'm just like, why are you complaining? If you're not gonna do anything to fix it, I don't want to hear you complaining. Like, take that on somewhere else. We don't want to hear it. You're not even helping yourself. So make a plan. Make sure that you're helping yourself, because you cannot expect other people to help you if you're not even doing the same for yourself. So, oh yeah, and actually finding things in your spirit, like finding things to keep you happy, like watching motivational videos every day, like to keep you motivated. Like, I'm not kidding, or reading every day to keep you motivated. Whatever you prefer to, or you think is going to help you stay happy and help you stay positive, make sure that you do it, because I promise you it's going to make a very, very, very big difference at the end. Because you're like, oh my God, I know how I made it through that situation. But then you're going to look back and like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that. And I was able to stay afloat and stay positive. Like, and it's not easy. It's really, really not easy trying to stay positive through a hard situation. I wish I could tell you that it is, but it's not. Every day, I'm fighting to stay strong. I'm fighting to stay positive. But I just know with those 3 steps, putting God first, looking around and making sure that I realize who's around me too and who really cares about me, and making a plan and knowing that I'm doing the best that I can. Remember that if you're doing all that you can do, remember that, okay? Like, no one else can tell you anything. No one else can, take that away from you. So those are just like a couple of my tips and how I am adjusting to being homeless and how I'm dealing with being homeless. So once again, make sure that you go ahead and follow my Instagram. Make sure you follow my Snapchat and not my Facebook, my business Facebook, which is I will be linking down below. I actually just made it a little while ago, so just not have launched it. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Bae Squad, for tuning in today. This is just a little inspiration, a little dose of inspiration. Remember that you are great. Remember that you are beautiful. And remember that no one can tell you shit. Okay? Okay. All right. Bye, Bae Squad. See you in my next freaking video.